preservation means to preserve that. How do you preserve it? Well, number one, you have to do all the things that it takes to secure your borders. And if there's nothing that we're seeing erode faster than the moral thread that made this country so great, is the way that we're allowing our borders to be infiltrated. And the way that you're allowing your borders to be infiltrated is what's making your country less great. It's the Black Stoic. Welcome to the Stoic Habitat. These are things that we just talk about to help liberate that thing between your ears, strengthen that thing that you call your back, and help increase the pumpage of that thing that's in your chest. Because right now we're being made to be things that we're not, okay? We have this thing in Gorilla called peace, prosperity, and preservation. It's the 3 Ps. We know what peace is. It's the opposite of war. Trickiest one, because that's where you have to defend those first 2, okay? Everything that you receive from peace, everything that you receive from being prosperous, preservation means to preserve that. It's what happens when the war is done. Either you're dead or you've achieved peace because you are the victor. You rewrite history. It's up to you. Okay? And this thing called prosperity, prosperous, growing, abundant, taking a hold of the divinity, the divine things that are made for you and you alone, achieving those things by putting in the effort and the work necessary to claim it for yours. That's being prosperous. But they have this thing, it's called preservation. Now, preservation's where it gets tricky, because preservation's where we lack. See, the first 2 we're willing to fight and die for. But the last one, preservation, see, that's the one, because that's in your heart, that's protecting your borders. You are responsible for that. So when these people come to you, and that's a problem, and you have to recognize that as the problem, because we don't have a lot of time to play with this. This is an agenda that's been going on for years, decades, centuries. And we have to understand that when you look at black people and you say, oh, point the finger at them, point the finger at them. No, the truth is we were the test subjects. See, they felt that if they could break us, they could break anybody. And that's what's happening. So what I'm trying to tell you is it's not a black or a white thing, first of all. And you know, when you're sitting up here looking at me with my shirt on, you see this gorilla across my chest. Let me tell you what that means. It means go real, and the LA means life awaits. What is life awaits? Well, life awaits what you put into it. See, the Black Stoic is something that I've realized that I am, because I was just this emotional, sniveling little bitch that always had to, tap into my feelings to tap into my strength. That's a negative way to tap into your strength. Let me tell you, the person who taps into their strength, that person, the scariest person is that person that you think you're ready to just take them down to the ground and break them down. I mean, elbows, knees, fists, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You think that you're ready to take them down, and you're doing all this pumping, you're doing all this woofing and all this talking. Have you ever been in front of that person that doesn't move, that just keeps looking at you? You don't see any fear in their eyes, and everything you're trying to do is to see if you can get that glimmer of fear, get them to react and get off their stance. See, those people are the scariest ones, because those people that they say still waters run deep, those people have still waters in them. And the bad thing about it is, since you can't figure out a way to chink their armor or, penetrate their defenses, oh, you can start getting shook. See, what they've done is they reverse what you're trying to do on them. And since everything that you did didn't work, it makes you start to doubt yourself. So you start backing down. See, I wake up every morning at 4 o'clock. I get my exercise in, my stretches in. I'm a 50-year-old man. And I can bounce my chest like this. Why? Because I have discipline. And my discipline comes from my why. And what is my why? Because I have to preserve. I have to preserve my defenses. I have to preserve my borders. I have to protect my borders. And if there's nothing that we're seeing erode faster than the moral thread that made this country so great, is the way that we're allowing our borders to be infiltrated. And the way that you're allowing your borders to be infiltrated is what's making your country less great. And that country I'm talking about is that country between your ears. So you have to protect that country as well. So why would you want to defend your country, but not defend this country right here? See, I'm ex-military, but at the same time, I was raised in the military. I was raised in it. Before I even thought about joining the military, I knew, you know what I'm saying, what it meant to defend. Why? Because I would see my dad get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock. He'd put on his outfit, he'd put on his camos, and this when it was straight green, no camouflage, just green fatigues. I'd help him polish his boots up at night. I'd help him press out or brush his drill sergeant hat. I took pride in that. I took pride in taking the brass out every weekend and shining up his brass with him. That made me feel like I was helping my country. And damn it, I know I'm a black man in this country, and I hate the term black man, but let's just call it for what it is, because they put more titles on than you got in a damn library. But the truth is, yeah, let's go with the whole black man idea. You know what I mean? We won't talk history right now. We're just talking about spirit, and the spirit of defense and the spirit of preservation. So you can't have peace and not preserve it. You can't fight for prosperity and continue to have prosperity if you don't preserve it. And if you look at it, what's happening to our country right now? Our prosperous nature that we built up, that all these soldiers died for in World War I and World War II, which my grandfather fought in World War II and killed 2 Nazis, who brought back home the helmets and the jackets and the rifles from them. I wanted it so bad, but I don't know what happened to them. But Lee Thomas Brown, I thank you for your service. And that's not just something I say out of a social colloquialism. Truth is, Lee Thomas Brown has always been my hero. Yeah, he came back here and he was a drunk, but he stayed in his house, he stayed in his family, he stayed with his wife until she died, and then he eventually died. But the point is, he was a soldier. I come from a long line of soldiers. My brother's serving right now, okay? So what I'm telling you, you have to protect your borders in this country, at your home, in your mind, in your heart, and it takes spine to do that. And the spine that you guys are lacking right now is called discipline. Stop letting these people get in your head and tell you that you're not strong because you're a feminine woman. It's okay to hit the gym. It's okay to work out and get your body tight. That's what you're supposed to do for 3 reasons. 1, to get your spirit, mind, and body in order, in alignment. 2, to protect your body and keep it well and keep it strong and show appreciation to the God that gave it to you. 3, to look good for yourself and for your man. Okay? Now, if you go the other way, that's your choice. I don't have anything to do with that. I don't hate. I just relate. That's what we do. Conversation rules the nation. That's what we're having right now. See, I'm the Black Stoic, and I call myself that for a reason, because I realize that Stoicism is the best way to help us regulate our emotions. And you know that these black men in this country, just like I used to be, overly emotional. Overly freaking emotional. Step on my shoes, I'll kill you. Bump into me, I'll kill you. Say the wrong thing, I'll kill you. Disrespect me, I'll kill you. What I had to realize is that with this disrespect, it made us always tap into an emotional state. So even when I got married, I was still that way. I was still tapped into that emotional state, using my emotions as my strength. It's the wrong way to do it, fellas. The right way to do it is to be that man or that woman whose still waters run deep. Stand strong in your conviction, stand strong in your purpose, stand strong in who you are. And you don't have to go out here and show out for the gram. You don't have to go out here and show out for Snapchat. You don't have to go do these different things that are gonna get your head knocked off your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Get you on World Star for getting knocked out. You be the one that stands strong. You make the one that's doing all the dancing and all that crazy talking and loud talking and all that whoop-de-whoop and the hand slapping and all that. Let them do that. And you just look them in their eye and you don't move. You stand still. You wait. They're going to try and make you faint. They're going to, do all of this and try and get in your face, and you just do your best to stand strong and don't move. Of course, stay on your defense. Make sure you get back, and do what you got to do. But if they get too close, You do what you're supposed to do and handle your business. Why? Because that's how you defend your borders. First, you defend your borders in here, then you defend your borders in here, then you defend your borders out here. And that's the way it works. What me and my gorillas say, peace, prosperity, and preservation. We're talking about defending your borders, defending everything that you went to war for, defending everything that came from that war, the lessons, the information, the feeling, the loss, the gains. That's what it's about. Look, I'm the Black Stoic, and I want you to do 3 things. Protect your family, protect your mind, protect your heart. Black Stoic.